Hello, my dear friends. I hope you all are well. First, I welcome you guys to my new video of What's on Hollywood, where we pit the best of the best from Marvel and DC against each other and see who comes out on top. Today's topic is one of the most debated questions in comic book history: Marvel vs. DC, who would win? Both Marvel and DC have a rich and diverse roster of superheroes, villains, and teams, each with their own strengths, weaknesses, and personalities. They have also crossed over several times in the past, both in comics and in movies, giving us some epic battles and memorable moments. But if we had to choose one universe over the other, based on their overall power, skill, and potential, who would be the ultimate winner? Well, there is no easy answer to this question, as both sides have their advantages and disadvantages. Let's look at some of the factors that could influence the outcome of this hypothetical war. First of all, let's talk about the power levels. Generally speaking, DC heroes tend to be more powerful than Marvel heroes, especially when it comes to their heavy hitters like Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, Green Lantern, and Martian Manhunter. These heroes have abilities that range from super strength, speed, durability, flight, energy projection, telepathy, shape-shifting, and more. They are often considered godlike beings who can handle cosmic threats and world-ending scenarios. Marvel heroes, on the other hand, are usually more grounded and realistic, with some exceptions like Thor, Hulk, Captain Marvel, Doctor Strange, and Silver Surfer. These heroes have abilities that are more limited or balanced by drawbacks or weaknesses. They are often considered human beings who have been enhanced by science, magic, or cosmic forces. They are more relatable and vulnerable than their DC counterparts. However, power levels are not everything when it comes to a fight. There are other factors that could give Marvel an edge over DC. One of them is the intelligence and creativity of their super scientists. Marvel has some of the smartest minds in the multiverse, such as Iron Man, Mr. Fantastic, Hank Pym, Moon Girl, Black Panther, Spider-Man, and more. These geniuses have invented technology that can rival or surpass alien races and cosmic beings. They have also created weapons and gadgets that can counter or exploit the weaknesses of their enemies. For example, Iron Man has designed armors that can match Superman's strength, absorb Hulk's gamma radiation, or mimic Thor's lightning. DC also has some brilliant scientists like Batman, Lex Luthor, Cyborg, Mr. Terrific, and more. But they are not as prolific or inventive as their Marvel counterparts. They also tend to rely more on existing technology or resources rather than creating new ones. For example, Batman uses kryptonite to fight Superman, Lex Luthor uses his wealth and influence to manipulate others, Cyborg uses his alien technology to hack systems, and Mr. Terrific uses his T-spheres to perform various tasks. Another factor that could give Marvel an advantage over DC is the diversity and teamwork of their teams. Marvel has a variety of teams that cater to different needs and situations. They have teams that are global, Avengers, Cosmic, Guardians of the Galaxy, Mystical, Defenders, Covert, X-Men, Street Level, Daredevil, Spy, Black Widow, Military, Captain America, etc. These teams have different specialties and skills that complement each other and allow them to handle any threat or challenge. DC also has some great teams like Justice League, Suicide Squad, Teen Titans, etc. But they are not as diverse or cooperative as their Marvel counterparts. They often have conflicts or disagreements among themselves that hinder their performance or morale. They also tend to focus more on the big picture rather than the small details, which could make them overlook some threats or opportunities. So, who would win in a war between Marvel and DC? Well, it depends on many factors, such as the scenario, the location, the rules, the participants, and the motivation. But based on the analysis we have done so far, we can say that Marvel has a slight edge over DC in terms of intelligence, creativity, diversity, and teamwork. However, DC has a strong advantage in terms of power, durability, and potential. Therefore, the outcome could go either way depending on how the battle unfolds. But what do you think? Who do you think would win in a war between Marvel and DC? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more superhero showdowns. Thank you for watching and see you next time. If you would like more information about Marvel and DC or other Marvel, DC, and Hollywood characters, you can visit my websites, whatsonhollywood.com and marveldccrossover.com. The links are provided in the description below.